How in the hell can you live in a world where if you tell the truth, you criticize?
Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is your host with my co-host Azar Muhammad. This is Shawn Spilman. This is the Spill with Spilman at the Foaming at the Mouth Podcast Network. Listen, we got a great show for you. What's good, brother?
Not much, man. How you been?
It's blessed, man. It's good to see you, man. What? Tell the people, are you Flash?
Flash, bro. Fast as lightning. You got to be the Flash.
Brother, one day I saw you as Spider-Man, then Superman, then Flash. What's going on with that? People can rent you out, hire you out. How's that work?
Well, I do a lot of costumes and stuff like that, particularly Spider-Man, but I'm a big Marvel, DC comic fan. I just Green Lantern, Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man. I'm a big kid at heart, man. Just a big kid, man. Keeps you grounded, man. We had some great superheroes, man. We did.
We
The
did,
stuff
we
they
did.
got going on there can't even compare. Come on, man. We had
Now,
Black Lightning, Superman, Spider-Man.
you know who my
Y'all
favorite?
stupid.
You know who my favorite was? Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Man, she was so sexy.
Wow. You ain't Spider-Man. You ain't like Incredible
Oh,
Hulk.
I loved all them, but my attraction was to Wonder Woman. Yeah, she
Oh
was.
yeah.
Hey, listen. So we got a great show. We got a great show. But check this out. This subject is very controversial. You want to just dive on in, and you just tell me to stop when you want to give your input, brother.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Transgender. Men who identify as women, women who identify as men. They claim, the opposite gender of their birth gender because they feel they are trapped inside the wrong body. As a society, we accepted this. Then we got transracial. Rachel Dolezal, the white woman who pretended to be black and even led a chapter of the NAACP until she was exposed and thrown out, she claimed she wasn't pretending to be black. She is black because she feels black. She's a black woman trapped in a white woman's body.
I got to stop right there. God dang, is that true? Is it possible? People,
Expound on that a little bit, brother. Tell me what you're thinking about.
well, man, I don't know, man, because some of my pro-black brothers have claimed that I was a black man trapped in a white man's body, and and that's not something that I ever tried to be. My energy and affinity was just towards certain things that most common white men weren't attracted to, So I don't know. There might be some truth to that. I hate to say there is and then give people an excuse just to make up stuff. But what are your thoughts as a black man? What are your thoughts?
Well, to me, if a black man said that you are a black man trapped in a white man's body, to me, I can't be white. Can never be white. But that would be insulting to me because I think you're just a person who that's who you are. Experiences, environment, different things play parts. But no, man, you're a white man and you should be proud to be a white
Right,
man. Ain't nothing
right,
wrong with being white. But to me, if someone said to me, hey man, you're a white man trapped in a black man's body, to me, that's insulting, man. Whoever I am, that's who I am. I'm not pretending. And
right,
you don't pretend, but
right,
to have a feeling, that's an emotion that we all try to control. I can't be other than what I am. Hey man, I feel
right.
like I got $1 million, but hell, I wake up, I know I don't. It's not reality.
I love it. Trans money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's
Trans
crazy.
black. The lady says she trans black.
Do you remember her? Do you remember the sister? Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember.
I remember the white lady, man.
Yeah,
Dover Gar, I think.
she was definitely white. But let me
Yeah.
ask you something. Why are black people so accepting, like Kamala Harris, the vice president? You can look at her and see that she's definitely not a black woman. I mean, she might favor some biracial or light skinned black women, but why historically have black people been, hey, you say you're black, come on, we got you. What's that about?
Well, black people, majority of us, man, we are very, very, very we're very sympathetic to other
Right.
people's plight because so much has happened to us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when they say she's black, man, she's a woman of color. And if a white man looked at her, he's not gonna say she white. She can identify more with people of color, black people. I don't even like to use that term colored man because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the white man is a colored man because we are in our natural authenticity, and colored is the past participle of the verb to be. So we're not colored, but most people, man, those are terms, but back to these feelings, we allow people to be crazy, and we should stop that.
Be what
Stop
you want
allowing
to be.
people to be crazy. If I came here tomorrow and I said, I'm a white man, Shawn, and I really, really, really believe that because that's the way I feel. But you looking at me, and you say, Muhammad done lost his damn mind. And won't nobody tell me, man. Why
hold on. I got a black friend. He's like a brother to me. That's a motherfucking white man. I swear. I know this for argument's sake. He's a close friend of mine. I'm gonna call his name out, Chris Crockett. Man, he will push Keisha over to get to Becky. Like, he loves fishing. He loves country music. I mean, not that black people can't enjoy those things, but we joke all the time. People that know us would say, "Oh, you're the black man. He's a white man." But it wasn't based on the color of our skin. It was based on what we like.
His environment shaped him.
I agree. I agree because growing up, I would push over Becky to get to Keisha.
We all got our preferences, man. Yes, listen, I think you were talking about baseball, minor leagues, and major leagues. Now, but when we come to saying, "Hey, man, I'm a woman," and you know damn well I'm a man. If they found my bones 50 years from now, that's what they're gonna be. Why not just say, "Hey, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've had these feelings all my life, and I probably could sympathize with you, but I know damn well if I stick my hand on a hot stove, it ain't gonna be cold."
Right.
So I think there's a mental problem going on here somewhere. If you think, see, first of all, if you're a woman, I want you to have a baby.
Right.
See, to me, I think that's insulting to women. Man, all the shit women got to go through. They got to have menstrual cycles, man. They all these feelings that they have, and you letting somebody come out here and take take this from you, man. Right. This feminine energy that you carry around all your life. You let somebody, an imposter, come and steal your identity, and nobody says anything about it. Listen, we all got faults, brother. All of us.
Yeah. Some people are
damn, man. Yeah. If you see me standing in the road, man, don't let me get hit by a truck.
Because she's an imposter and a liar, and imposters and liars aren't entitled to their feelings or their identity. There's more. After transgender and transracial, we got transabled. Yeah, this one's really messed up. Physically healthy people who feel they should have been born disabled. A man in Great Britain cut off his arm because he felt like an amputee. A woman in North Carolina poured drain cleaner in her eyes because she felt blind. Transgender, transracial, transabled. Guess what's next? A grown man posting an ad on Craigslist wanting a nanny because he identifies as a baby. You can't make this stuff up. Ridiculous? Perhaps, but who's to say anymore if that's how he feels? If a man can be a woman because he feels like one, if a white person can be a black person because she feels like one, if a healthy person can mutilate herself because she feels disabled, if a grown man can be a baby because he feels infantile, where does this end? Can a child be an adult because she feels like a grown-up? Can a teenager buy alcohol because he identifies as over 21 years of age? Can a grown man attend kindergarten?
Okay, go ahead with your thoughts. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Who here is worst? The person who says that they are black and they're white, or the woman who says that she's a man and she's a woman, or the people who are allowing these people to say this and not give them some type of help? Who's worse?
I think all of us. I think all that allow it.
What's wrong? How in the hell can you live in a world where if you tell the truth, you criticize?
Hey,
if you tell a lie, everybody claps. But guess what? We got all these people go to the mosque, go to these churches, and we have the stuff laying right here.
Right.
I do stuff wrong, and I tell you I'm wrong. But if I open up a Bible, Quran, or any of these books, and I show you, hey, this was said, that's no more argument.
Right.
That's it. If you say you believe in God, there ain't no argument after you see what he says.
Because he identifies as a 6-year-old girl. Can a child spend the day at doggy daycare instead of school because the child feels like a canine? If not, why not? If a kid can be transgender because he feels like a girl, who are we to tell a child he must attend school or obey his parents or refuse him a beer when he orders one? You can't have it both ways. If children have a right to parents providing for them, and a man identifies as a child because he feels he is a child trapped in an adult body, and if we're playing by these twisted, disordered, ridiculous rules where illusion and emotions trump objective truth, aren't we violating his rights by refusing him the love and care and financial support every child deserves? Just something for liberals to think about before they push the boundaries of identity politics past the point of no return. When you sacrifice objectivity and reality, like transgender, transracial, transabled, transspecies, transaged, you get cultural absurdity. And we promise to cover it every step of the way because it has only just begun.
Wow, it's crazy that you said that. You know, you remember you and I were talking about, I've done 2 posts on it. The Great Divide in America, and I called it Insanity versus Sanity. You know, because there is a divide in America on many different levels, but America, a lot of our people run around mental, and that's what's happening right now. This mental illness is being pushed as an agenda. You know, when you ask a child, you know, are you ready to get a sex change because you're 10 and you feel a certain way? That's crazy.
Please, please help the people who need help, even if it costs you your friendship. Please help them. Don't allow anyone to be this delusional and you say you love them. Please give them truth and let them do whatever they want with it. But your blood is off their hands.
Wow, that's powerful. Azar Muhammad, you always say some amazing things. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for turning into our show. We appreciate it. This is the Spil with Spilman on the Foaming at the Mouth podcast. Y'all stay tuned, subscribe, click the link. Peace and blessings.